Alrighty, good morning. I wanted to refresh your memory about a tip we've given you previously, and that's using Google Drive. For instance, if you on your PC, if you type this PC in the corner, it'll show you all the drives that are connected to your computer in a screen that looks like this, and you can see that I have Google Drive here. What that means is I can quickly open or save things from my Google Drive right here in the Windows interface, which is really useful because a lot of programs don't access a shortcut to Google Drive for you. So how do you get this here? And when does it disappear? So it disappears whenever your machine gets re-imaged, and once in a great while when Google refreshes it, you have to sign back in. You can tell if it's operating because down here in your systems tray, you'll have a little Google Drive icon. And then when you click on it, it'll show you how much space it's using, and it'll tell you your files are up to date. If you don't see this notification and you don't see your Google Drive here, it's real easy at Shen to enable it. All you have to do is come in here to your search box and type Drive, and you'll see the Google Drive app right here. You're going to click it once, and then once it loads, you're going to have to click it down here in the system tray and sign in with your shenschools.org account. And then that will give you future access to this Google Drive icon here in this PC and in any screen windows where you go to open or save a file. Not sure how many of you are familiar with Flippity.net. It's just Flippity.net. They have a whole bunch of fun game templates for teachers to use. They have a bingo, they have Connect 4, they have a Jeopardy one. So teachers are always asking, and by the way, it's EdLaw 2D compliant, for different places they can go to create their own word search, crossword puzzles, etc. So the reason why I'm showing you Flippity now, and we've done it in the past, is because they've added Wordle. So if you're familiar with the popular New York Times now game called Wordle, you have to guess 5-letter words. And when you guess, it highlights the letters in yellow if they're in the word, green when they're in the word and in the correct spot. So imagine using this for your vocabulary list for a chapter where you type in all the different words. So how hard is it to set up a Flippity? It's super simple. All you do is click on this instructions tab. You type the words that you want to be part of the Wordle. And by the way, for those of you who are hardcore Wordles, they do not have to be 5 letters. They could be 4 or 6 or even probably 7. So you do that. You can give the game a title at the top, so you can make it your own little alliterative Wordle play if you want. You click generate. It takes you to a website where the first of your words will be up here. All you have to do is copy this address, post it in Google Classroom, Seesaw, wherever you want the students to be able to have access to it so that they can do your Wordles for the week. Okay, they can do multiple ones. The only drawback to this Flippity Wordle is it does not have the keyboard down below showing you the incorrect, correct, and word letters that are in the word but not in the right place diagram that it does. So that's Flippity Wordle. All right, so this is an update to a previously released Google tool that they've now added onto. So in a Google form on your responses tab, you could always go to any of the charts that were created by the responses and click the copy button in the upper right hand corner. It didn't ever used to appear until you moused over it, but now it's always there. So when you click copy now, and then you go over to a presentation and you paste in those result pages, what you will get is a chart that will be able to be updated easily whenever new form results come in. So for instance, if you look at most of these responses, they say 50 responses. But up here at the top, I have one that I didn't replace. It says 49 responses, and in the corner is an update button. So all you have to do to update your charts is just simply click that update button whenever you go into the slideshow that's based on data from a Google form. Okay, so the feature was always there to copy the charts over, but now they automatically will allow you to just click a button to update them rather than having to recopy and repaste them into a presentation. Okay, that feature is also available whenever you copy a chart made from a Google form. So this is the response forms for that form I showed you. This is a chart I made using the data from that response form. When I copy and paste this over into my presentation, it will also have the update button in the corner when new data comes in.